You will only get as far as your level of commitment. I've noticed people say they're committed, but those are just words. So case in point, we do these free on-site visits, and we invite agents out, introduce them to our on-site development or builder partners, and they provide usually some lunch or some sort of snacks or desserts or something, and give a presentation. And then this last one we just did comes into lunch. So the last one we did was at a community called Atlantica in Dania Beach, Florida. Now, again, this is absolutely free to agents. So I am in the Tampa Bay area. I drove 4 hours. I actually had the day before, I had a site visit with Exclusive Country Club as well as some West Palm Beach partners, builder partners out there. So we met with them. Then we got some studio time in Las Olas for the podcast season 2, which this is a bonus podcast. So season 2 is coming out in February. And then one of our clients put on a little shindig for us, invited about 30 agents out, and we had a mixer/happy hour. So that was really cool. But the next day, we had the on-site event. Now, here's where the commitment comes into play. I drove 4.5 hours, spent 2 days, and not to mention, which I'm still getting over now, I had a little bit of a cold, so I was pretty lethargic driving 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So I drove 4.5 hours over to make sure that I was there on time and doing what I was committed to doing, which was introducing the on-site staff to iconic agents and introducing iconic agents to on-site staff. 27 people registered. This was RSVP only. You have to RSVP because we have to give accounts to our on-site staff to make sure that everybody gets fed, whatever they're going to do, and they have an idea of what to expect because they have quotas as well. We're helping them out. They're helping us out. 27 people registered. Many of them local. When I say local, I mean within an hour drive. We had provided adequate time in advance, and these people, quote unquote, air quotes, committed to showing up. Now, out of those 27 people, only 7 showed up. That's 30%. This is what I mean, where you will only succeed to the level of your commitment. This is not uncommon. Our webinars usually are about 30%. On-site events are about 30%. So that's about 30% of agents that say they're committed to doing something are doing it. There's a bunch of reasons and excuses that can be made, but at the end of the day, the commitment or lack thereof is usually an indication of the level of success or how close agents get to reaching their goals. Now, this is not a dig. This is just something I noticed, and it's just a fact. If you're not committed enough to something, you won't get the results. Case in point, I just got an email or text message from someone that was asking me, how do I find builders? Which makes me scratch my head because this person has been following us for a while, received a bunch of emails, looks like sat on some of the webinar trainings, and we literally give you the exact process, the exact blueprint. So that goes back to not paying attention, commitment. So it's just interesting that it's something I noticed and something to pay close attention to. What is your level of commitment? Are you committed to really whatever it is, whether it's new construction, it's your real estate career, or are you committed to realizing if real estate is really for you? But the level of commitment is huge, or lack thereof, And something that I think everybody should sit back and analyze and see, am I really committed? I could have easily stayed home and made a few bucks and not spent 8 hours on the road half sick, but I'm committed to making sure that anyone listening to this episode and anyone that's following us, that we give you our level best and make sure that we arm you and provide you with information and knowledge to help you attract new construction, luxury new construction buyers. There's no hidden agenda. We give you the game for free. This podcast is full of nuggets that can easily put any agent that is committed and action on the information given can easily pull an extra 5, if not 6 figures, just from the free information we're giving away. So ask yourself, what's your level of commitment?
Thanks for tuning in to the Iconic Agent New Construction Marketing Podcast for Realtors. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast player. Visit theIconicAgent.com and grab the new construction buyer traction blueprint. And don't forget, join the 5,000 plus strong new construction marketing community at www.theIconicAgent.com/community. Catch you on the next episode.